The test center, and I have a one more student pass. First time. I'm sure you've seen Mahima on a mock test. It was a mistake, but obviously that was a learning point. Yes?
Definitely.
Come on, show your certificate one more time. This is the certificate that she passed first time today. That's blessing, yes or no?
Yeah, definitely.
And so sorry to give you lots of hard time.
No, Mo is one of the best driving instructors by far, and I promise you this.
Thank you very much. Now, Mahima, tell about your whole experience.
Okay.
In the beginning of the test in the morning, you was quite nervous.
I was really nervous. Every time I have a mock test, I get really nervous and I start making really bad mistakes. And I just kept in mind that I'm not going to make any mistakes, and if I'm not nervous, I'm going to pass. So he started off with the show me, tell me questions, and he asked me about the steering wheel. So he asked, how do you know if the steering wheel is working properly? And I said, if it's, you know, like hard and it's not moving, then obviously it's not working. And as you move off, if the steering wheel is light, then it should be able to move. During the exam, my instructor, the examiner, was really nice. He was obviously, what do I say? he was making sure I wasn't nervous, and minor faults don't matter, because as long as you're not making a dangerous fault, if you keep on concentrating, you're not going to fail, obviously. So don't let the little mistakes get to you. Yeah.
The examiner asked you to drive independently on a sat nav.
Yeah.
It was from the beginning or at the end?
So we started with the sat nav. So I think about 20 minutes we used the sat nav, and then after the sat nav he told me where to go, and we did independent driving. So
the sat nav took you all the way to where it ends, a similar way?
Yeah, it was very similar to the mock test. But yeah, I think the bay parking we did different, in a not an actual, just through one of the side roads where there's actual bay parkings, we did it there.
Okay, similar but different side of it.
Yeah. As long as you remember what to do, it's all the same. Yeah.
Perfect. And I mean, did you when you were driving on the test with the examiner, as you mentioned that you're driving in the same route, so it makes you more confident? Yeah,
definitely more confident, because if you don't know where you're going, you're going to keep thinking, do I turn this way or that way? But through the mock test, I do remember a lot of the routes. So like when he tells me the direction, I'm familiar of where I'm going. Yeah.
Perfect. So on the next question, examiner asked you to do a show questions while you're driving, and what question was that?
Oh, he told me to put the front demister on and off, which is really simple, but yeah.
Did the examiner ask you to emergency stop?
We were going to, but there was a car very close behind us, and then by the time we went to a different road, it became a bit late. Yeah. So he didn't do the emergency stop.
By the time you approach back to the test center, which we are standing right now, and you can see that people are preparing to go for the mock test, the actual test. Yeah. When you are up back to the test center and park the car, what was going in your mind?
Well, first of all, I was thinking, did I pass or not? And as far as I know, I didn't make any major mistakes, so I didn't panic. So but I did feel like I did fail, because at a roundabout I must have taken the wrong turn. But if you take the wrong turn, you shouldn't panic. Just take that turn, do everything correctly, and you'll be fine. But that was in my mind throughout the whole way back. But I didn't let it get to me. So as I asked him, he said it wasn't a major fault, so it's okay.
All right, guys. So now we learn from this whole briefing from Mahima that throughout the test, you need to make sure that you do not make any dangerous or a serious fault. End of the day, minors does not make a huge difference.
It's nothing. Yeah.
It's your fault, but the whole test to reflect is do not produce, while you're in a test with the examiner, any dangerous or any serious fault.
And another thing is, obviously you should remember these, even though they're minor faults, you should still remember them in future, so you can improve in your driving. Yeah.
Other thing, which is Mahima just mentioned now, when you driving in the test with the examiner, it's good to know the test routes. Yeah. Which is give you extra confidence and give you surety that you can pass. Yeah. So this channel, which I make it particularly for those people who don't know the test route of Enfield, this is completely the test route which we are covering in the Mahima, one of the test route which I have taken a mock test, which you can find in this channel. And please watch them, pause them, memorize the road, and it will help you tons of it. Definitely. Other things which Mahima just mentioned to you as well, that throughout the drive, examiner want to pass you.
Yeah, definitely. There were so many things that could have went wrong, but he kept on reassuring me. They definitely want you to pass. And obviously they're very helpful. They know that it's natural to make mistakes. We're all human. So yeah, they're really nice. Yeah.
Perfect. So you can see that there's no point the examiner don't want to pass you. They want to pass you, but end of the day, you need to show and deliver
it's all
as
about
well.
your skill and how you show what you've learned. Yeah.
At the end, Mahima, what advice you'd like to give it to the people about my teaching, about myself, and the mock test?
In the beginning, I remember I didn't even know how to stop the car properly. I didn't even check my mirrors. As I went on, I've made so many mistakes, and these mistakes used to make me feel like I'm never going to pass. I didn't even think I'm going to pass first time. And Mo is always there to help you. He's very he knows what he's doing when he's teaching you. And as you go along, every day, every lesson that I took, I picked up every mistake that I've made and corrected it in future. And yeah, he's just best driving instructor.
Thank you very much. So guys, you can see the result. One more pass first time. So if you want to pass, please contact me. You have the details. So please contact me and I will do my best to help you. Watch, share, like, discuss. And please let me know your comments about these videos which I'm making for you guys to get benefit. Test pass is low, I know, but help me to build up more. Like you can see, all the people are passing with me first time. So that's what I'm working hard for you to pass first time. If I'm not helping you while you have your own instructor with you, but help me to build up this pass rate increase. Till next time, you look after yourself and see you soon. Bye-bye.